Welcome to the first edition of In the News, hosted by yours truly, Al P., your friendly correspondent. I figured we start off light with some sports, shall we? Athletes all around the world are concerned about life in the COVID-19 world. Face it, folks, there's a lot of spitting, sweating, and scratching in places where the sun doesn't often get an opportunity to shine. I mean, how many times have you seen your favorite quarterback reach deep down in the crotch of some big 300-pound Goliath, receive the snap of the ball, throw it down the field, only to turn around and lick those very same hands while getting ready for the next play? Let's face it, folks, athletes have to touch each other. The NBA officially took down its hoops when Utah Jazz center Rudy Gobert tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. In his ignorance, Rudy went out of his way jokingly to touch all the microphones at a press conference, which may have subsequently infected his teammate Donovan Mitchell. Since then, this incident has caused a rift in the relationship between the two, but both promised to go seek couples counseling, exchange passcodes, and FaceTime each other to confirm each other's whereabouts. The NBA has decided to resume its 2020 season in spite of the pandemic by going to Disney World. That's right, folks, they will be inside a bubble where there'll be mandated testing for coaches, players, and their mistresses. So it's great for us to be able to get back to some sense of normalcy where we can be screaming at a flat screen television while ignoring the people that matter to us the most. Many African Americans and other people of color don't necessarily feel protected by the police. That's not true. Not all cops are bad. That's like me going to an amusement park, and just before my roller coaster ride begins to start, the attendant whispers in my ear, "You know what? Not all these seatbelts are bad. Enjoy your ride." In New York City, sources say that around 600 police officers are considering resigning. Well, if I can't violate you, I can't protect you. Hey, buddy. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but cops murder white people too. Well, in that case, never mind. Not. If you see something, say something. You know Jim is a racist. I figured that when I saw the words racist tattooed across his chest. Thanks for the heads up, though. A statue of Colonel Christian Haig in Wisconsin was decapitated and dragged into a lake by angry anti-racism protesters. I have to say, I was afraid this would happen. Innocent statues all across the country being caught in the crossfires against the fight against racism. Old white men in tights being potentially targeted. This is a prime example of statue profile. Colonel Christian Haig was actually a U.S. Army soldier of the Army Union who actually fought against slavery. We couldn't get an official statement from the statue. Sources closest to the statue say that the statue is recovering slowly and would like some privacy during such a tumultuous time. Charleston, South Carolina, former slave owner and Vice President John C. Calhoun, the statue, of course, was removed and taken to an undisclosed location in order to testify later against other Confederate statues. There have been a total of 114 Confederate statues removed and placed inside museums for private viewing and are protected from the general public. Sort of like a little shop of horrors for people of color. He was fired after being caught on camera mocking the death of George Floyd with a friend while standing next to a Trump banner. Here's a suggestion to all my ethnic enthusiasts out there. In the event you find yourself coming back from a crystal meth run and you happen to come across a crowd that's protesting and for some reason you have this irresistible urge to commit a racist act, you may want to exercise some discretion by wearing a mask because you may have to be to work the next day. The irony of all this is, that same friend that did get caught on camera is probably applying for his old job right now as we speak. What? Oh, what's that? Is FedEx hiring? Oh, Never mind. In the news.